What up, tubers, and welcome back to another draft here on the streets of the edge of the all-will-be-one final set of Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've surpassed 97,000 in blazing fashion, so thank you all to the tubers. Let's get to that 100 frickin' K, baby! Alright, pick one, pack one, Edge of Eternities. We've got another Dawn-Sire here. I have been getting this card with crazy frequency the last few, well, I guess not actually that much consistency, but at least for these recorded videos on YouTube, I've been getting them a ton. Of course, you sprinkle in all the streams I've been doing, and I guess it's more average, but, well, I guess the fact is you get past this card a lot. I'm going to first pick it. I love that card. Has done some good work for me. Biomechan Engineer, also amazing. Grav Kill, Plunge. Nice pack. We will take the colorless. I don't want to call it a full bomb, but it's pretty darn good. The 10 to station it is steep, but there are other high station spacecraft, and I mean, then you just attack and you deal 100 damage to something. Also, if you do ever get to fully station it, which I've done multiple times now, 20/20 flying, pretty darn nice. What do we have for our second pick that would be a good follow-up to the Dawn-Sire? Or more realistically, what is just the best card in this pack? I think I know what it is. At least for me, it's the Mechan Navigator. Now, I've been having some real trouble with this format, and maybe that's one of the reasons, I'm sure that is partially the reason, I am not enjoying this format all that much. But it could just be that I'm evaluating everything incorrectly. I do think the Mechan Navigator there is great. Oh man, this pack is also stacked. So normally I would just take Escort or Tractor Beam, as those are both really good, but I do recognize that Larval Scoutlander is another fantastic one, and if green is open, then that's certainly the place to be. Zookeeper Mechan, also really, really good. Probably one of Red's best commons, although Red does have a bunch of good commons. Man, Tractor Beam and Emissary are tempting, but I think if this is pick one, pack one, I'm taking Tractor Beam, but I think I'm okay taking the Larval Scoutlander here. I don't know. I'm actually kind of tired of all of the green XXX decks. It does seem to be like the best thing you can be doing in the format by a decent margin, though I would say plenty of strategies, or most of the strategies, are viable in some regard. I mean, you should still be drafting what's available, though I do think you're supposed to kind of soft force green nowadays until more people recognize still. In any case, Germinating Worm has been a really, really good one. Doesn't look like much, but the Warp for 2 gains you a little bit of life, and obviously if you have some spacecraft, then it adds 5 to that, and then 5 mana, 5/5 gain 2 life, also good. Otherwise, Landseeker, I think, is the next best card there. Close Encounter, that's a really good sign. Also, another Zookeeper Mechan. Command Bridge. Nutrient Block. Yeah, this removal spell is just great. Oh, so, wow. Bruntar is insane, but this is a good sign that green is open and that I should just keep taking it. This is what I'm talking about with, like, the soft force of green. Is this the best common in the format? It might be. I said it when the set first came out. 3 mana, 3/3 make a lander token was probably going to be one of my favorite cards, and it certainly is. If you play this on turn 3, it just feels like, oh man, and we're getting another. If you play this on turn 3, it just feels so hard, not to lose maybe, but so hard to fall behind. Radiant Strike, Bombard, yeah. This is one of those lucky drafts where green is flowing. Red is going by as well. I'm just going to keep taking the green. Okay, now we will take a non-green card and actually scour for scrap. Another one of my, I think this is more of a pet card that I like more than maybe it's good, but I think people are still probably sleeping on this a little bit, especially good with a lot of the sacrifice artifacts like the nutrient blocks and the cryogen relics or whatever they're called. Like already in our deck, it grabs the Dawn-Sire, Scoutlander, Navigator, so that sucks. Remember, I took the Dawn-Sire pick one, pack one, and I had to pass the Biomechan Engineer. Not ideal. This is a really good green start, though. I feel like every time this card is cast versus me, it's insane. And then every time I've tried to play it, which admittedly is not much, it does, like, nothing. I'll give it a shot. We have one way to put a land in the... two ways to put a land in the graveyard. We have the Scoutlander that can sacrifice one, and the Navigator, which can loot them away. Oh, wow. Last pick command bridge is great. Okay. Pack to go. What do we have? Specimen Freighter and Relic. I'm going to take the Relic here. Again, I think normally I would have taken Freighter, but I'm trying to change up my thinking a little bit. And this, like I mentioned, is really good with Scour for scrap. Haven't seen too much that I want to splash for yet. Seems good. What is this? Reflecting Pool. Fun one, but we're probably just going to be taking the use social engineering here. If the engineering wasn't in the pack, I'd probably take the plunge. It's a card worth splashing for. I haven't had this more than maybe once, and I don't think I was able to play it. That might form Harmonizer. 4 mana 4/4 with landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, double the power of target creature you control until end of turn. So this thing can very quickly push 1,000,000 points of damage. We already have like 4 different ways to make land or tokens or ramp otherwise. What is this? Endless Sands. Guess we're just going to take the diplomatic relations here. I haven't been too fond of this card, but it is a good green common. Botanist now. Mechanozoa is great. Need to make sure I still have stuff to do early. Also a nutrient block here. My artifact count is only 4. Might not run Scour if we only ended up with 4. As we have a chance for a Melt Strider's Resolve. We've seen one earlier, and another Relations. All right, let's split things up a bit. Let's take 1 fight and 1 punch. Colossus and Worm again. Let's take a second Worm here. I do like Fungal Colossus, though. Right now in our deck, it is just looking like a 5 mana 5/5, so we'd rather take the Worm. I guess Sentinel is good for setting up, but it doesn't seem like it's something we want here. Wow, look at this. Pick 8 Genemorph Imago. Genemorph Imago. So I passed Pack 1 Engineer in blue-green, and yet we're getting an 8th pick Imago and a Gene Pollinator. That is... We're in the right lane. Second Resolve or the first Biosynthetic Burst. I actually think the Burst is decent. Yeah, we'll take one of each. Yeah, again, Doesn't look like we're playing Fungal Colossus right now, but we could. All right, pack 3. I hate the number of wrath, the wrath effects in this format. I hate it. There are like 4 true wraths, and then a bunch of things that are like pseudo wraths, right? I despise it. All right, we'll just take another use social engineering here. Help us mitigate some amount of flood. I don't know if I would splash an All Fate Stalker. That's a removal spell that's kind of awkward to splash for. There is a third worm. I don't think Chaplain is something we want to splash for. I don't think the Operator is all that good in our deck, but it's a 2-drop that has a little bit of upside, so maybe. Nutrient block now starts making our Scoury look a little bit more tempting. Baloth. 2 mana, 3/2 trample haste. Is that better than Survey Mechan? I would venture not. Like, yeah, this is nice if I have it on turn 2, but it's just a 3/2. Whereas the Mechan, well, I have a bunch of lander tokens, plus we have Scour for scrap. Wow, another really, really strong pack here. Man, the green is just so flowing. Another Botanist, Seed Ship Impact, another Galactic Wayfarer, another Worm. I guess I'll just take another Wayfarer. All right, and then maybe splash for this plunge. Cut the Navigator, or not the Navigator, cut the Operator. Another Relic. I guess second Relic replaces Nutrient Block. Could I get away with 16 lands? I don't think we want to do that. Not when we have 2 engineerings. Like, running 17 isn't bad. Unravel's not bad. Thawbringer's not bad. I don't actually think we need the Sentinel anymore. Maybe 3 worms is too many. I guess the Drix Fatemaker is good with the Harmonizer. Two more worms for the sideboard, by the way. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a really decent green deck. The only thing we're missing is like a Godmaw. If I think which was opened, I would have seen it, since green was so open this draft. I guess I just cut one of the relics. So is 5 artifacts with Scour for scrap good enough? That's probably fine. And then 1 mountain. 3 mountains? You are crazy. I guess we can go 7, 8. I mean, this looks real good to me. It's not a super tall green deck, but this can go extremely wide with the double use social for sure. Alright, let's go to round 1 here. This hand is fine. We go turn 2 Imago, turn 3 Engineering into land. The nutrient block. Oh, do they have the sacrifice? Wow, they do. Okay, good beats. Where are my Wayfarers for turn 3? That's the real question. This draw is not particularly good, is it? That's good. I'm going to have to punch through it eventually. I'm not going to use Biosynthetic Burst there. Nice turn. Yeah, let's just get the engineering online. Alright, well that's not great for us now, is it? One 3 hexproof actually does a ton of work in this position, though. Are they actually going to double spell like 4 turns in a row? I guess so. Wait, is that a good attack? Guess it's not bad. If I block here, I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go to 6. They get to draw a card. They get to make an extra 2/2, which is unfortunate. But we can lock down a creature. Wow, they still didn't draw land, huh? That's good. Alright, we are definitely stabilizing here. Opponent had a really good draw. We just need like 1 or 2 turns, I think, to pull this back out. Okay. So I guess they're going to make a 4/3 operative or something? Sure. Yep. Happy to double block. Okay. I think I'm gonna kill the infiltrator here. I didn't hit a land? Oh my god, I figured I'd hit a land there for sure. Wow. Okay, might get a little bit punished, but I mean, we're still at a decent life total. Well, not decent, but a manageable life total. And it looks like they just went land pass, so that's probably the window that we're gonna need. Sheesh. This use social engineering is completely ruining my opponent. Nice. Nice. Woo-hoo-hoo. We were able to stabilize. Engineering so freaking good, baby. I don't know how many 2-2s it made that game or how many 2-2s it was about to make, but it was a lot. Yeah. Mono Forest, but this is a good hand. I mean, Botanist into turn 3, Scoutlander, gain a bunch of life. Yeah, this hand's great. Another blue-green enjoyer. And they have a whale. So this is 7 to get up to max. Okay. I think the 2 damage is less relevant than getting a flyer online sooner. Question is, where are my Galactic Wayfarers? Oh. We can get the... That's probably worth it. Want to get this relic in the graveyard for this scour too would be good. Dubious Delicacy. I mean, I could get the Scoutlander back with the scour now if I wanted to. I imagine here we probably just want to run out our 5/5. These are really good at putting the pressure on our opponent if they just don't have a bunch of removal. Yeah, we're sitting in real good shape. The Dawn-Sire. Blowouts. That's fine. Let's see. I assume I just put them on the fastest clock possible at this point. Then I can immediately suit up the Scoutlander since we gave the Worm Vigilance. This is kind of gross. As long as we don't see one of those damn wraths. That's not good enough. I was probably supposed to Dawn Sire there instead of Meccan. Alright, nothing I can do about that one. Well, I guess they're not dead yet. I'm playing the lands for landfall since we have the botanist and we don't have use social. Just guarantee that I get the value from the land play, even if it's just a life. Okay. Oh, geez. Is that lethal? Play this. Crack, double the power. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, I guess I can full crew the the Dawn Sire for a little bit more funsies. Always more fun to make a 2020 flyer, I think. Bonk. Not shabby, my friends. Not shabby. Alright, 2 and 0. Ah, that was weird. My video file and my recording unpaused there, so you might get a funny look of me doing something, but wardrobe change. Hit the gym between the last round and this round here. Hey, we have a Galactic Wayfarer in opening hand. I think I'll keep it. Turn 1 Pollen. Ooh, turn 1 Curiosity, okay. To a Starforge. Starforge attack. I don't think I mind that. Yeah, I think we're just going to spend this turn ramping, getting a mountain so it can plunge next turn if we really want to. Second island would be useful for playing the relic and activating immediately, but I don't think that's necessary. The boosters? Okay. Oh, they have the melt striders, whatever, the punch, or rather the fight. Yeah, what's it called? Melt striders. Melt striders resolve, sure. So it's a 3/6 flying now. Still think we're just gonna play out our worm for the turn. Here's the dream. They tap out for some random spacecraft that doesn't do anything to my worm, and then I draw the Might Form Harmonizer, play the land, double the worm to 10, crack the lander, double the worm to 20. Wait, are they going to activate the Starforge? What's going on here? Why are they hovering over that? Gotta make a move, OP. Your timer's about to expire. Hello? Oh no! Oh, there they go. Oh, they only pumped for 1, though. Oh, they have Diplomatic. That's what they have, and they're gonna... Jeez. I see what's happening. Wait, what is going on here? Do they not have Diplomatic? They have enough mana. Or maybe... Okay, I guess they just missed 1 damage for no reason? Sure. Interesting. That's pretty funny. So I'm just gonna sack and then relic. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a better plunge target for sure. Because remember, the boosters are granting +1/+2, so the token's really just a 2/4. It's a good draw. Survey Mechan is nice. Now, we have a few things that are problematic for us. They have the Starforge to start pooping out 2/2s. They also have the Scroll to, well, currently draw 4 once they find a land, maybe even more. So I think I'm probably going to kill the Gene Pollinator here. Are they going to tap my lander token? Sure. That's fine. Oh, I should have left blue up, I guess. I guess I am going to run out the Botanist this turn. Now, I could have not played a land since we drew one of our Engineerings, but I think that's okay. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11. So we still have 6 more lands left in the deck. Oh. Well, there that is. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think we're going to warp this turn. And that way I can hold up Biosynthetic Burst. So they get to make a 2/2 at end of turn. But we are probably going to go for the kill next turn. Assuming they don't target my Harmonizer with anything, right? I get to play out land. Double the Harmonizer to 8. Crack Lander to 16. Okay, so they had a tap down. So we don't want to block here. Because we go for the kill now. Because this untaps my Harmonizer, so we lead on this. Untap. Double to 10, gain a life. To 20. I mean, this is already lethal as it is, yeah. 20 power. Wait, what? I was 199. I went to 207. With a win. What it? Man, I am in the bottom of the dumpster here. Jeez. I mean, I guess there was an hour or two before that round in the last, but still. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hand looks pretty good. So ideally, we find a third land. Oh, the black aggro here. I guess I need to sack my lander this turn and make sure I hit a third land on time. Because then we can still play Wayfarer into sacking the Wayfarer land to the Scout Lander. We don't need the mountain yet. That's fine. Okay, we need to start getting something online here. Ah, we really need to hit 1 or 2 land drops. Instead of having to sack all these landers for them. This is actually kind of brutal now. I'm going to go to 7. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, this could be a good turn. I assume they're going to try for something end of turn here. Okay, so we let the download resolve. I'm going to let them get the Surveil 1. I guess I shouldn't have. But if they don't kill our Imago, we can kill them very quickly. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay. I mean, yeah, gonna put them on a very fast clock here. If they didn't use a removal spell last turn, I mean, I have to imagine I'm in a good spot. So that's for 3. So if I kill an artifact in response, it's only going to be for 2. And I don't think I need to use burst here. But now we don't have lethal anymore. I mean, I could try to attack with a botanist and see if they blocked with only navigator, but that wouldn't even make sense. Oh, all right. I need to find a land. Because then I can push 10. Yikes. Oh, no. So there's no reason for me to attack here. Oh, actually, that's not true. Funny thing is, if I play the Dawn-Sire... Let's see, 3 plus 4... Oh, I guess that doesn't work. But I can untap to, like, double suit up in a turn. Okay, that's really bad. Wow. Oh, God. Sacrifice a non-token creature. Yikes. Okay. Dude. The end stone is brutalizing us. Need to have drawn a land that last turn. That's a destroy effect, right? Okay, perfect. Because now I can still win with a land off the top. Because the 1/1 counter, perfect. We'll make this a 10, 7 rather, and then I'll have 10 in the air. Just in time. Wow. I think if they had one more turn with the end stone, there was like no chance. That was close. 4-0. Hey, at least this one's going well. Alright. It's a fine hand. It's actually not that good. Could become very good, though, with a couple of solid draws. And that was one of the solid draws I was talking about. Perfect. Divert, disaster. Man, it's always so nice to be on the play and have that. So nice. We have a pretty good next turn, though. Wayfarer here on 3. Turn 4, I'll warp the engineering, play a land, and then sack the lander. Get 2 more 2/2s. Or I could just kill their 4/4, which is probably a little safer. I want to make sure I use the relations while I have a chance to, because that one requires them to have a creature, you know? Or me to have a creature, rather. Hey, and that's nice. They're just tapping out for consult. Well, nice in the sense that they're not developing out to the board. Not nice in that they get to look at 5 cards and grab the best 2, but you know what I mean. That's fine by me. Engineering is a pretty nice mirror breaker. Though I do imagine they're going to start playing some chonkers. No, it's not too bad. So let's play out the engineering, play a land, play relic. Nice. So we can sack the relic, get an artifact in our graveyard. And that'll give us 2 targets for Scour, basically. This doesn't need a tap, does it? Nice. So we'll play a command bridge. Tap the relic. See what we draw here. I might get punished if they have another divert, but I assume they're just holding up their relic activation. Okay. I don't really care if they lock down a relic. That's fine too. Well, that one doesn't matter, and the flyer doesn't block ground creatures, so... Let's see. So let's start things off by scouring, grabbing back our relic. And at this point, I think I'd rather have the survey mech in. Ah, drew the Dawn Sire anyways. Sure. That's fine. You can have it. We are absurdly far ahead here. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can just activate mech in here. I don't need to play out anything else. Although I guess we might as well just double lander and make 2 more 2/2s since the Mechan's got hexproof anyways. It's not like they're going to be able to touch it. I mean, they're already just dead on board to the 2/2s, so. Gotta love engineering in these decks. Bingo, bango, bongo, baby. Let's go. We are drawing the majority of our land every game. And yet, still being able to pull it off. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, on the hand or on the play with ramp, ramp, ramp. Turn 1, Curiosity. Turn 2, Pop It. Turn 3, Curiosity, Pop It. Turn 4, 5/5. I'm gonna warp out their color. Land, 3 lands milled, okay. Fair enough. Actually, I guess I don't need to. Well, no, I am going to sack the lander token. Because that'll put me to 6 next turn. And then the turn after that, if I draw another land, I can play the other worm and hold up burst for it. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm probably just supposed to hold on to the land, though, this time as well. I mean, we have the double U social and other landfall cards, so. The downside being here, if I draw another land, I would have been able to germ and burst, like I said, but I think this makes the most sense. Nice. Rewarded. Yeah, I'm just going to pass priority and let them make this block. Titanic? Oh boy. I don't really care if they kill that. Grav Kill can get rid of the worm since Burst doesn't protect from exile. Sure. Oh, wow. Sure. So just a way to gain life and keep their creature alive's fine by me. I'm going to go Imago here and pass. Hold the land. Keep holding up Burst. They have nothing good in their graveyard to get back with the Brood Tender, so... And now next turn I can go Engineering, play land, and hold up Burst. Coral of the Void! And they can get back my worm. That's sick. Jeez. Huh. Well, are they just dead, though? 6, 11, 12. No, they would go to 1. So it's probably right for me to burst this and eat the color then. Get the coral off the battlefield. They get to keep my worm, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, they have to jump. Since they're at 4, I don't have to particularly worry about... what do you call it? The Ballad Wrath card. Nice. Very, very nice. That's a 6-0 start. This set's so weird. I've had so many 7-0s and so many 0-3s. Like, I think I have twice as many 0-3s in this format over Final Fantasy. So I don't know. Again, maybe I'm playing wrong. Maybe I am evaluating incorrectly. Maybe this set just sucks. But let me see if I can find how many 0-3s I have. Let's see. If we're counting early access, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 0-3s if we're counting early access. And let me see if I can find how many I had in Final Fantasy. It says I had 5 0-3s in Final Fantasy. So, yeah. And Final Fantasy, we were sitting at about 200 drafts, whereas in Edge of Eternities, we're sitting at 50. So, yeah, that's crazy. Crazy. Absolutely brutal. That's insane, actually, to think about. Alright, anyway. Ooh, God. We just need some land. I'm on the draw. This is for the perfect 7-0. That's wild, though. Wow. 5 0-3s in 53 drafts. Is that right? And then I had 5 0-3s in 200 drafts. I'm pretty sure with this hand, we would be okay just drawing like 10 lands in a row. I fully expect versus red-black with potentially 4 mana next turn that this Imago might not do anything. There is a chance that I was supposed to hold the Genomorph here. But the way I see it, it would take way too long. Like, this deck doesn't actually go all that wide for the most part. It looks like they didn't have anything anyways. All right, perfect. So drawing a land next turn would be huge. Because even though I said this deck doesn't go all that wide, I mean, I have engineering in my hand, so this particular hand could go wide. Gene Pool? Or Genomorph? Gene Morph? I guess it's... Wow, they're killing the 3/3 there. That's wildly aggressive, I guess. Well, that just tells me they're very likely to have another removal spell already in their hand. Did not draw the land for the turn, sadly. Such a bad turn cycle for us. So, Bombard? Wow. Ignoring. Ignoring the Imago, and they're getting rewarded because I've been missing land, huh? Are you joking? What is this? Okay, well, I don't want to fall too far behind. I could not attack if I wanted to, but... we have double Worm in hand for some life gain. They must have like another Bombard or a Grav kill. That's the only way their play makes sense, right? Yep. Holy smokes. I could very easily lose to them just going like land, activate Mechan on Monoist. Oh, they have the sack and kill. So I'm gonna go to 10. They're gonna draw a card, I guess, is what they're planning here. Man, they did just have infinite removal in their hand. Actually, they should sack the Monoist. They should attack with the Monoist first. Keep the Mechan. I guess the Monoist is flying. Oh, they're deciding. They're opting not to do it anymore. Okay. That's good. What can Scour grab right now? Relic, Mechan, Scoutlander. I think I'm going to discard the Engineering. I don't think there's going to be a good turn for us to play that anytime soon. Yeah, I'm putting them on having the 5 mana, not 5 mana, the 1 mana sack something, kill something. This is good though, we get to pressure quite a bit. The tides are turning, my friend. Chump? Whoa. Oh, that's terrifying. Don't do that to me. If they chump, they probably have some kind of wrath-ish effect, right? Okay. So worst case scenario, they go, or rather, well, maybe not worst case scenario. There's probably much worse. But if they go like land, activate Mechan on the Monoist. Oh, I see. Okay, that's also 3 additional potential damage. That's what they had. They had Tragic Trajectory. Okay, not the 1 mana sack. That's more okay, I think, for us. I think I attack for a loot. Because I can scour back the Mechan now. So, problem here is that they can Delicacy, put me to 5, and then if they draw a land, they activate the Mechan on the Monoist, but at least it's a trade since the Mechan only pumps power. Them not sacking it there, I think, was a mistake. Alright, we're holding. So 1, 2, 3, so it's 7 mana to do that, so I can Mechan land pass. Could have also gained 2 life with warp and passed. Okay, I'm gonna block. So turning on Void for them. That only kills my navigator. Okay. I don't know. Arena does that really weird thing if a creature has taken damage, that it looks like it has that toughness. So I can understand them not realizing that, because, yeah, Arena does that weird thing. Kind of feel bad for them, but now they know. Yeah, I probably need to kill that pangolin in response now, instead of killing the Mechan, before it turns into a 4/4. Whoa. Jeez Louise. Good news, I guess, is they're due for a land this turn, and if they do, they have to go just like double. They have to block both of my creatures right now, basically. Because I play land, pump the Harmonizer, turn into an 8/4, attack with both, and I'm threatening the lander activation. Oh, well. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. What can I lose to here? Two, four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I guess they just... No, they can't have another ballad. That doesn't kill my worm. I mean, I guess another ballad to kill the Harmonizer makes sense. There are just probably too many combinations of things that they could have, so I'll go ahead and make the block, and if they get me somehow... Oh. Alright, I'm at 9. Once again, a 20 power creature. Boom, shakalaka. Whew. Yeah, not gonna lie, that feels good. A nice 7-0. And I didn't move rank, dude. I'm telling you. I'm in the gutter. The absolute gutter. Alright, lovely, lovely green-based deck, though. I think this type of deck is the best deck in the format. Just the Galactic Wayfarers are so good. You get to play basically anything you want to, though we're only splashing for one card this time, but Double Engineering was insane. Double Worm was great. Mechan was great. We will take it. I needed that to feel good about myself. All right. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.